Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mario here, and I'm Sonic the Hedgehog here. We're back from the Maxi Toys, as you guys should probably already know us at this point in time. And yes, and welcome back to more Let's Play of Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games for the Nintendo Wii U. So yesterday, we actually did play a bit of on Duel Beach Volleyball, and why is Big the Cat's here? Why is he here? I'm guessing that he just wants to forgive us for, after all, that in Sonic Adventure 1's fishing mechanic, or probably he just came here to visit after he's been absent since the Winter Olympic Games, London 2012, and I'm pretty sure Sochi 2014 as well. I'm pretty sure, although I may be wrong. But anyway, yesterday that we actually did play a bit of on Dual Beach Volleyball, including equestrian and rhythmic gymnastics clubs. But despite the fact that we actually did lost 2 events, but we did manage to reclaim first place in, well, equestrian. So today for this video is that we might actually go ahead and tackle through the next duel events, such as Duel Rugby 7s, if we actually say that from the last video. So, yeah, so let's hit into Duel Rugby 7s then. So, let's get this thing going. So as far as we haven't already picked the guest playable character in Rugby 7's original, such as Diddy Kong, we might figure that we might actually go ahead and say that we might probably going to be picking Diddy Kong for this event right now. So yeah, let's just have to say that right now. So anyway, so yeah, I guess there's not much else we can actually just speak of, but that's besides the point right here. Although very briefly right here that although we will explain about the medal counts until later on throughout this video, but anyway though, so let's go ahead and use Diddy Kong for one of the captains, including let's just say including let's just put in oh jeez. Let's put Wario and Waluigi and Bowser Jr. Originally we were supposed to be picking Bowser or Bowser Jr. or Wario and Waluigi, but we just had to put Diddy Kong here just in case, you know. Alright, so this will actually takes place in a really weird water settings right here, but with a nice little blue turquoise platform right here. And we're about to be competed against with Team Mario, such as Team myself, alongside with Luigi, Vector, and Tails. So again, just like the actual Rugby 7s, that you can change your either Boom Booms or Egg Bonds from, you know, Sonic Heroes. So yeah. So this event is very similar to original Rugby 7 since it's basically the same concept, except the biggest difference here is that again, just like Duel Beach Volleyball, we're going to have to deal with duel points, as well as the item system, and then also the way they, I think the scrum or pushing system has been not included in this version, so, but even then though, we actually have ourselves a special attacks, as you can tell right there. In order to actually get ourselves a special move right here, you need to go through those little rainbow rings, because even then though, every time when there's fountain in the background shoots out of the fountain, this means is that if the water drops, or the water drop actually drops from the arena, that will actually create the rainbow ring, which if you go through it, then you should probably guarantee that you use a special move. And then once you actually trying to smash or trying to wreck everybody like some other team, that will actually give you some extra points. So even then though, that it will be really handy for you. I think it's the main usage of duel points. And also it's worth knowing for duel points is that when you come to a try section, you also get yourself some more duel points, but actually gain a conversion after when you kick the rugby ball at the goal pole. So yeah, that's how this event works basically. It's very similar to Rugby 7's original, but with a unique twist to it. I think a dual version of Rugby 7s is a lot of funner than the ones in the original Rugby 7s. Although, granted though, Mario, I think I usually prefer Rugby 7s and dual Rugby 7s because I found these two events are really a hell of a lot more fun, because even then though there's actually a lot more going on. Again, I just wish that how this game actually included all the guest characters per se, I have to admit though. Strangely, Waluigi's special move, he's actually swimming in midair. What a lot of what a weird momentum for him. Or some physics for him. We got 11 points again? Oh wow, kind of surprised. So yeah, you got these very familiar items, like for instance, we got ourselves a bullet bill. If you actually launch the bullet bill at the opponents, they'll actually also gives you a duel points. If you actually get a chaos symbol item, this allows players to actually use a screen nuke. To actually just use that when the other players is getting near to you. I highly recommend doing that, because even then though, you can actually get yourselves a hell of a lot more boost of your duel points and all that. And other items like the bombs, as well as the blue spiny shell, just like it does in Mario Kart 8, including Mario Kart 7. I believe, you know how the spiny blue shells, right? They're the most annoying items in the game, like in the Mario Kart franchise, because every time, although we don't usually mind in Mario Kart 7 and DS, and especially Mario Kart 8, because after all, you get yourself a pausing screen, or in this case, the Wii U gamepad. Oh wow, we actually got ourselves a maximum of 99 points. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see how much points we can get from here. Once again, 11 points, which, technically standpoint, we actually reach up to 242 points. This kind of reminds me of related to that 100% completion of Super Mario Galaxy 2 Power Stars count, like, in order to complete the main Super Mario Galaxy 2 game 100%, they had to collect like 242, but obviously Duffy was still in progression onto that playthrough, but even then though, he will come back to it at some point or another, if depending on the redo playthroughs and all that. So yeah, as far as how this goes, as far as these events goes, this event is a lot more fun for us anyway. So anyway, back into what we were saying about the blue spiny shell, that even then, the annoying part about in Mario Kart Wii, that how the spiny blue shell always seems to appear randomly, because even then though, thanks to that rubber banding AI, did actually incorporate of what the items they desperately needed. Which that might be a bit of a problem I found for Mario Kart Wii. But anyway though, so yeah, what this for this game, all it does is basically it's trying to home into what player did they hold in the rugby ball. So that's what they're trying to do here. So anyway, so since when we're trying to concentrate on this, basically we actually did watch briefly on the Rio 2016 Olympic Games still, and so far that we actually got ourselves quite a close medal counts for. Oh, it looks like wow, 29 points by you. Well, granted, we actually got, I think my team actually got 24 and then 29 points to make up to 53. But anyway, so from the usual standpoint, we got ourselves quite a lot of countries showing up this time around. Like, for instance, USA, I think USA is in the lead right now. They got about, USA got about 5 gold, 7 silvers, and 7 bronze medals. And they actually got in grand total, which was 19 medals. And then China was actually in second place right now, which they actually got 5 gold, 3 silver, and 5 bronzes. And Australia came in third place, which they got 4 gold and 4 bronze. And then also the Italy got 4th place, which they actually got 3 gold, 4 silver, and 2 bronzes. So that makes a grand total of 9 medals. And then Japan got in 5th place. I think they got about roughly 3 gold and silver bronze, meaning that a grand total of 10 of them. So 10 medals in total. So and then conveniently enough though, since we're still in a part of Great Britain, in this case the United Kingdom, that we still in from our standpoint, is that Great Britain is actually in 10th place at the moment right now. Because the thing is that they actually got just only 1 gold medal, 1 silver medal, and 2 bronze medals, and then they actually got 4 medals in total. So even then though, that USA was actually in the top leader point right now. Because even then though, back in Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games back in 2 years ago, that Russia did manage to win the medal counts, which I'm quite surprised about that. But even then though, because of the how Sochi 2014, how the country is based on, it was actually in Russia. So yeah. So yeah, as you can see, that's about it for Duel Rugby 7s. I found this to be a pretty enjoyable experience with this event, because even then though, especially if you're actually trying to play this with your friends, especially with 4 players, that's why I highly recommend it to you if you had a lot of fun with this event. So either way, so that's Duel Rugby 7s. Probably one of my favorites of all the 3 Duel variations of those main 3 events. So now let's move on to 4x100 meter relay. So as you expect, it's team based. So, and you guys should probably already know this since the beginning of every single Mario Party Let's Plays, that we always gonna be using Toad. So let's go ahead and pick him. And then teammates wise, we're gonna have to pick. We have not seen Daisy for a long period of while. So let's go ahead and pick her. And we have not seen although we have seen Silver, so I think we haven't seen Blaze the Cat and Amy Rose. So let's go ahead and pick those 2 girls. So even then though, it's almost that 4 girls team. So even then though, Toad is the only no exception for being a girl. So anyway, 4x100 meter relays takes place in, once again, Olympic Stadium, just like the triple jump and 100 meter dash. Yeah, sometimes the loading times can take a long period of time, especially in this event when it happens in my case. So yeah, I can't believe how Toad is actually going to be in playable character-wise for the first time around in the series. Because most of the time, he always constantly becomes a host during every single series. Like, for instance, in the Olympic Winter Games and London 2012 and London Party and all that modes. And then now in Sochi 2014, but then now he actually becomes a playable character. So either way. So this is how this event works. Basically, no motion mash thing again, because again, just like 100 meter sprint. But this time around though, you can actually just do a little quick time event, and if you do those buttons successfully, granted we haven't explained too much on this event, but either way, if you do those button sequence successfully, you can get yourselves a guarantee if you actually press the A button at the right time at the dead center of the circle, you actually get yourselves a damn really good extra boost. So yeah, that's what I'm just gonna say right now. So now we're moving on to Javelin Throw, and as you guys probably can tell what we're gonna be playing as, we might actually play as Dry Bowser. Looks pretty devastating from the look of his pose. So anyway, so once like how it does it for previously for 4x100 meter relay, it takes place in the Olympic Stadium. So yeah, I thought it was worth mentioning. And just like triple jump, we only have like 3 tries to do this event. So yeah, it plays exactly how it does it from, well, the previous installments. Well, except for London 2012 on the 3DS, because in the 3DS version you only have 1 try. So I thought it to be quite a lazy thing to do, but either way. So that's how this event works. You can just tap the A button to actually do a running start. And then if you hold down the B button, if you get closer to those little colored looking bars, it's your chance to actually just to let your bar to get filled up. So this means it's your chance to actually do a power of your strength of your throw. And after that, at the end though, it's all about the this little timing requirement where we're gonna have to like let this arrow just aim at the correct spawning angle. Like as you can see, if we're actually on the dead center at the green, the darker green tone color, this means you actually get yourselves a best angle you can figure it out. And you can basically guarantee that you can reach up to 100 meters, like as you can really see right here. I found this version to be a lot easier than the ones in the 3DS version, because back when I was playing the 3DS version in my own time, sometimes you have to acquire the stylus in order to do that, but sometimes I found myself constantly just to get a wrong angle. But either way though, oh come on, you kidding me? that does not count. But either way though, we got ourselves a first new record of our playthrough on Mario and Sonic Rio 2016. And yes, just like the ones in Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games, all it does is just basically it gets like a bigger font of the new record symbol, which feels very similar to how it does in Sochi 2014. But in Sochi 2014 though, it gets every single font in 3D model, but in this installment it's all in 2D rendered, I think. So I think we'll have to end things off here. So tomorrow of our Let's Play of Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, we'll probably showcase last three events such as Duel, Football, Archery, and Table Tennis. So this should be interesting. So see you guys next time. Later fellas, see you guys then.